Hey Naturalistas, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nia Hope, and if you're new here or you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. So previously I washed my hair and put the coconut hibiscus curl enhancing smoothie as well as a little bit of an oil mixture from Carol's Daughter on my hair just to keep it moisturized throughout the day. It's completely dry now, and I'm using this Shea Moisture coconut hibiscus frizz-free curl mousse to set my perm rod set. So I'm starting off by grabbing a small section of hair and I'm adding some of the mousse. I'm using a fine tooth comb to comb through my hair, which is really important because you don't want any tangles or knots prior to putting on the perm rod. And then I'm making sure that the ends of my hair are super smooth prior to completely rolling up each section of hair. This is really important. You don't want to have like super frizzy ends, or the end result of your perm rod set is not going to look too great. So I'm putting this in real time just so you guys can see the process of me putting on this perm rod. It's fairly simple. Honestly, I haven't done this in years and years and years. So you can see as a first timer, essentially, I've done this one time before, how simple and how easy it is. So after I put in that first perm rod, I'm just going in, I'm grabbing another section and I'm repeating those same steps. Getting a small section, adding some mousse, smoothing it through. And then I'm going to get my fine tooth comb to make sure that section is detangled thoroughly. And then I'm adding on that perm rod, ensuring that my ends are super smooth. So Naturalistas, I got swindled. I went to the beauty supply store and got all these perm rods thinking they were literally the exact same thing, but one was longer than the other and I had no clue prior to purchasing it. So I just put the smaller ones around the perimeter and the larger ones towards like the center of my head. And then I just continued with this process, putting them in. This does not have to be perfect. Your parting doesn't have to be perfect or anything. Just make sure you're using workable sections. Don't use anything too small or too big for your perm rod. And also the perm rod does not have to be super tight to your head either. Just make sure it's as close to your scalp as possible. Okay, so once you're done putting in all your perm rods, your hair will look something like this. I went ahead and sprayed that same Carol's Daughter oil mixture over all of my perm rods prior to putting on a scarf and a bonnet and going to sleep. And honestly, I felt like I didn't really sleep because sleeping in these things was horrific. It hurt so bad. But this is the next morning. I'm taking off the bonnet and the scarf. And then I'm getting to the fun part, which is taking all of these perm rods out. When you take out your rollers, you don't want to just like snatch them out. You do want your hair to basically curl up into the same formation that it was in while it was still in the rollers. If you just snatch it out, your hair will frizz up. So just, be cautious. Take your time like you see me doing here. Once you're done taking all of your perm rods out, you're going to want to oil up your hands because the next step is to break up those sections of curls and create little baby spirals. And what the oil is going to do is help to prevent frizz, and it's also going to help your fingers slide through each section super easily. One thing that I like to do as I was separating each section was to twirl it and then stretch it out and then gently place the spiral curl down, and I realized this created a really beautiful curl like you see here. Now that I'm done separating all of my curls and I have all of these beautiful spiral curls all over my head, I'm going to go in with a pick and lift my roots, and this is going to do two things. It's going to add some volume, and it's going to also make sure that this isn't like a scalpy hairdo and that it looks very full and voluminous. So I absolutely love how this turned out. If you guys liked it too, give this video a big thumbs up and also comment below if you're going to try this too. Thank you so much for watching as always, and make sure you stay tuned for my next video. Bye. So I'm currently in the bathroom, clearly doing my perm rod set, and my son comes in and says, "What did you just say to me?"
She looks like a movie mom.
He said I look like a movie mom. A movie mom. Like, I'm done.